Life can be only what you make it. If you're feeling down, you should never fake it. Say what's on your mind, and you'll find in time that all the negative energy, it'll all cease. And you will feel at peace with yourself. You won't really need one else. You know I'm chipping up the words, right? Except for the man above. And he will give you love. And everything will turn out fine. My life, my life, my life, my life in the sunshine. You know, I'm in the process of writing, creating. Good morning, greetings. What's up, my brother? Thank you for joining me. Hey, sis, thank you for joining me. Greetings. This is Marté K coming at you live. I am here in the fountain of youth. And I'm in the process of writing in my creative spirit right now. And this is my time of morning where the creative juices is just going all over the place. And I was reflecting over that song, My Life. You know, Mary J's My Life, My Life, My Life, My Life in the sunshine. You know, a shout out to Mary J on that one right there. I can recall I was locked up and I had just got a hit on parole. So anybody who's been locked up in the New Jersey prison system knows that, you know, you can have a sentence and you can be eligible for parole. And, you know, when you're going up for parole, you're trying to prepare yourself. You're trying to make sure you got all your stuff together. Because when you go in front of these people, you know, you're trying to go home. It's like a job interview. You want to go home. So, you know, you prepare as much as you can and you pray and then you're thinking about all what you're going to do when you get out. And you just remain optimistic. And I remember I'm going up in front of the parole and all of my stuff was in alignment. I had all the little programs. You know, I had got my you know, I had a diploma. I had some programs under my belt. And I had been noticing there was a lot of people who had been getting in trouble, getting parole dates, and you know what I mean? So I'm like, I know I'm about to go ahead and get me one. I'm about to get my parole. And I go up in there and they clobber me. Bang! And I remember coming back to my cell. And I was hurt. But I couldn't show my cellie. My cellie was one of them old heads, right? This cat was like I called him the Black Sean Connery. He was one of them just smooth old heads, and he was one of them law librarians. And he kind of took me under his wing to some degree, so I learned some stuff from him. And I remember he had his little radio boombox set up, right? And we was locked in the room, and I had just came back, and it was like I was speechless. I couldn't talk. You know, he knew I was about to go in for parole, so he didn't even ask. He just seen it on my face, and he just walked in, and I went in the cell, and he had put on the music, and I had the bottom bunk. He had the top bunk. And the reason he had the top bunk, because he wanted the top bunk. He was an old head. I would have gave him the bottom bunk. But he was, you know what I mean? He was one of them old heads. He ran. He was active, and he preferred to have the top bunk. So he's up on the bunk, and Mary J, My Life is playing. And I cried. And he, like, the way he moved, he gave me enough privacy to allow me to cry. And I cried like a baby to Mary J. And when it was over, I felt better. I felt my situation hadn't changed. I had, I didn't get the parole, and I had to continue my fight, which wouldn't have made a difference. But I felt like that whole, you say pressure bust pipes, that pipe was getting ready to explode, and I needed the proper outlet. And I appreciated the tactfulness of this old head, and how he just gave me a little space and an opportunity to save face, but let that thing go. And that was some real man shit. That was I appreciated that, brother. Real talk. Let me see. I know the feeling. I gotta hit twice. Let me tell you something. That feeling when you come in there, man. Because all you thinking about is what you gonna do when you get out. And then, half the time, the situations that you went in there from, they ain't changed. They only got worse. So what you gonna do when you get out? So now you thinking about how you gonna get a job, what's gonna be your employment, how you gonna do this, that, and the other, and then turn around and get denied. Oh man, it was a hurt piece. Just sharing that with y'all because I'm going to transition over with the YouTube channel, and I'm hoping that all of you guys like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm going to go through my life, and I want to be able to show individuals how to return to perfect health, and to show you that that anybody, if I can do it, you can do it. I'm going to take you through some of my accounts, and I've lived a rather interesting life as I reflect upon some of my accounts. I have been fortunate enough to be able to turn my liabilities into assets, and that is really the key to the hustle. And no matter what stage I was or have been in my life, I've always been able to hustle. I just was doing it all in the wrong way. So now I've seen that, when you apply your energy and you apply it positively, the results is going to be positive. And what you got to do is sometimes you got to recognize that the benefits ain't always monetary. The benefits ain't always monetary. And we got to kind of get a brand new means of thinking, because a lot of times we look at, just a couple dollars as the true reward. The success is the ultimate reward. When you see fruits being bared from your actions, then that is reward. That's true reward. That's true success. And that's really the purpose of even having money. The purpose of having money is so that you can get things, so that you can do things and make things happen that are good. So when we are so accustomed to using money, currency, improperly, we want to hold and block that currency when it's supposed to flow. And we want it to flow in the right directions. We got to be conscious of that. We got to look at the fact and remain humble at all times. A lot of times we get holier than thou. We get a few things and we think that we've got it all. And we don't. We got to recognize that the struggles that we went through was struggles. You know what I mean? That some people may not have had to go through the same level of struggle that you had to go through. You may have to appreciate their struggle a little bit differently. You see some people, and you'll hear me often speak about individuals who are addicted to sugar. I understand, because I was addicted, and I'm qualified to be able to tell you that many of us are sitting around the house feeding our kids garbage because it's a drug addiction, and it's really a fucking drug addiction. It really is. I understand. I'm not telling you from some hypothetical standpoint. I understand it. I also understand how to address some of that incrementally. Some of us ain't gonna be ready to give it up. You got to take it in stages. I have seen people, right, with tobacco, right? We ain't gonna talk about you. We'll talk about tobacco. I have seen with my own eyes a cat see somebody, a man, another man, a grown police officer chewing some tobacco, spit it out. I have seen men take that tobacco that was chewed in someone's mouth, spit out, dry it out, and smoke it. I have witnessed this with my own eyes. I have seen this. So I know what, some addictions that you talk about. I have seen somebody smoke some shit that was in somebody's mouth. I have seen somebody smoke some shit that was in somebody's anus. So there's some serious stuff. And if you took away some of y'all sugars, some of y'all snacks, some of y'all suck a dick. No, forget Bob. You'd be surprised at just how addicted some of y'all are to sugar and don't even know it. It's just plentiful. So we gotta find a way to shake the addiction before it goes. Be like, somebody say crack and don't realize it. It's for sugar. And we laughing about it. But it's the same nerve endings in your brain that's elicited from sugar as cocaine. We got to recognize that. Am I going to say that I'm stopping sugar today? No. But what I'm doing is I'm finding ways, better ways to utilize it and counterbalance it. I'm able to counterbalance it with this water. I understand the science of it. I understand the dangers of sugar. First of all, not all sugar is bad, and your body is made up of some polysaccharides, which means many sugars. So it has to understand what kinds and what the dangers are. And what the dangers are is that sugar is acidic. It's not that it's sugar. We got sugar in everything. The dangers is that it is acidic. And what is acid? Acid causes things to die rapidly, dissolve. So how did you counterbalance acid? With alkalinity. Understanding how to, this is where I am a mad scientist with this. I have been able to utilize this water and create an alkaline water practitioner and able to deserve this in means in which you can truly benefit the taste that you're used to having and still lose weight and still get healthier. This is what I'm able to do, and this is a direct means of being able to help our people, because we ain't gonna give up that sugar today. But if I can show you how to twist it and make something out of it and then wean yourself off of it, this is what the 21-day lifestyle is. It's about one healthy habit at a time, because most of us ain't gonna stop. It ain't gonna happen overnight. We too addicted. You ain't giving up that candy like that. We ain't giving up them snacks like that sugar. It's not gonna happen. However, I can guarantee you results, and you can eat all the bullshit you want if you drink the amount that I prescribe and take the supplements that I subscribe. I guarantee you results regardless. I'm not suggesting that you do so. I'm suggesting that you eat a better, well-balanced diet. But I know how powerful what I have is. And if you follow through with it, if you drink the amount that I prescribe, I have yet to see anybody who have actually done it not benefited in some ways. Yet, period. Not one. If you halfway do it, you get halfway results. But if you follow through, they guarantee results. I know somebody personally who eats horribly, drinks that gallon a day and look magnificent. I know it. If you follow through, the results are there. I can show you how. I understand this. And not only that, I want to be able to spread this across the country. I can teach you, I can train you how to take this information and this technology to be able to help people across, because the ones that's hurting the most, it's us. People that look like us, we are suffering from this addiction. And it is causing us to have many issues with diabetes, many digestive issues. I can help. I can directly help. And I am looking to train across the country. It is time for us to find a way to return to perfect health. And I can teach you how. You go to my YouTube page, sign up, subscribe. We're going to make it so that you can, no matter where you're in the country, you can participate in the Hit Legit workouts. You can participate in some of the trainings. We want to qualify you as pH balanced lifestyle coaches so that we can help our people. I understand what it's like to be a victim of the war on the genocide by diet. The war on drug, Reaganomics. I was a part of all that genocide that killed, that crack era that killed, maimed, and wounded a whole segment of society. I am a wounded warrior from that, and I'm able to carry down some information that can help some individuals not fall down some of those traps. I am able to bridge some of the gaps that, some of the service, providers may need. I'm a conduit between a service provider and those who need services. Because often, most of the people that are there to help us don't understand. So if you don't understand what a person really been through, then it's difficult for you to really give up some true quantifiable, is that a word? Quantifiable help. Anyway, this is Dr. King, and I just wanted to express some parts of my life so that you can get an understanding of some of the things that led me to where I am. I'm going to lead you up to repent. I'm going to lead you up to pH balance, and I'm going to lead you up and show you how to get perfect health. This is Dr. Marté King, just giving you a little segment of my life. And because sometimes people be like, man, this guy talking all these big words and he's, talking this, that, and no, bro. I remember it was a time where I could not articulate a sentence without cursing. I could not. I had to study hard. Everything that I have, everything that I learned, I studied hard, and I can teach you how. I can show you how. All it takes is a little bit of help, a little bit of encouragement. And I know enough of the stuff that don't work to be able to show you at least what not to do. Now, you say Thomas Edison, when he talking about the light bulb, it was like, it took you 1,000 mistakes to figure out how to make the light bulb work. And he was like, no, not at all. What I did was I learned 999 ways in which it don't work. We gotta flip that thing. I know 999 ways that it don't work. And little bruh, that don't work like that. Here, let me show you a better way. And that's what we gotta do. We gotta each one teach one, because them 999 ways that they don't work, I done tried them all. Been there, done that, and wrote a book. So I want to show you, and I want to help you. I want to help others. Many of the same issues that you go through with addictions are kind of like the same. Many of the issues that we go through are untreated mental health issues. And we have to find a way to be able to get to some perfect health. pH balance stands for perfect health. With pH stands for potential for hydrogen, but in my company, it's standing for perfect health. And I want to get you to perfect health. And we want to start with the things that we put in our bodies. And that comes from, what you see, hear, all that ties into what you put in your body. Anything that touches your skin, what you think. The concept behind pH balance is to be able to think, drink, and eat to live. A lot of things that we eat, that gut flora has an impact on how we think and how we react. So, even the cravings that we have are tied into the foods that we eat, and we don't know it. So unconsciously, subconsciously, and diabolically, there are companies that are feeding us drugs and chemicals that make you more addicted, that cause certain deformities, defects, and make you more susceptible to be led or sick without us knowing it. Then we pass it down to our children. So now it's time for us to come to a brand new awakening. We have to recognize that it is time for us, in order for us to really answer the questions that we have in front of us, we have to have a clear mind, body, and spirit. And it first starts off with what your body is mostly made of. Your body is made up of mostly water. That is the most vital, essential element that there is water. Let's make sure that we get the right kind of water. And what I can provide as a Black-owned business is access to this particular water. And this is what we have to do. We got to recognize the economics of it all. If we don't control something, we can come together and control something. We can set up franchises so that everybody can have some. This is before the white folks come in and try to put a smash on it so that we can't get anything. Y'all see what's going on with the weed industry. Brothers been hustling weed forever. They about to put a smash down on it so you can't get none. That's the same thing they did with the lottery. Now, I'm not saying that these are actually some, excellent things for the community or the health of the community, anything. But what I want to do is I want to show you how the lottery, everybody plays the lottery. There were Black people. These were some Black businesses that made a lot of money off of running numbers. Government, there's somebody that said, hold up, they making too much money. We got to put a stop to this. And they created the lottery and then ran down on anybody who was running numbers. Same thing going on with the marijuana industry. They ain't taking it over. And the cats has been hustling for years. They can't even get into the game. They ain't going to be able to open up no dispensaries and make no real money. So the same thing applies to this health stuff. Right now, I have an opportunity to corner a market. Black-owned business. Building machines. Join hands with me. Listen to me. Even if you ain't got $1 to contribute, go to the YouTube channel. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Do it. That's the least you can do. We might not have money. We may not be able to support in whatever ways, but we see something and we see somebody who done been through some things that is trying to do some things. Let's support. Y'all go to my YouTube page, it's the PH Balance YouTube page. Type in Docta King. DOCTA King. But the actual page is PH Balance. Look at the PH Balance. It should be a picture of my son Bukhari with the water. So make sure you like and subscribe to the page. Tell it to your friends, like and subscribe to the page. And then I will be revealing more about me. I will be showing you more how to be a pH balanced lifestyle coach. I will take you through the process of the things that you need to know in order to help you and your family from the benefits of your own home. Right now, this is what I'm talking about. Let's find a way to save America, save Black America, which would in turn save America. So let me give you a little a story to end this off with. And this is about a man. This is a young Black man who is striving to do the best that he can. He has to work 2 jobs because of the situation. He's a single Black father. And you see this running rampant. You see where women are becoming so masculine that they've even lost their motherly instinct. Women are becoming so masculine that they have lost their innate motherly instinct. And you see this happening rampant, where many mothers are being dropped. They've lost their instinct to be a mother. This is serious. So we have to recognize that these are some of the maladies that we're dealing with. These are some of the issues that we're dealing with. and we have to find a way to correct some of these issues. We have to bring things back to their perfect balance. A balance where things, everything is ran off of balance. And when you throw off the balance, you have dis-ease. Dis-ease is disease. So let's bring things back to perfect balance. Let's give women an opportunity to be women. Let's give men or young males an opportunity to maturate in the men. And we can do so by physical and economic empowerment. When we have a sense of belonging, when we have a sense of ownership, then you tend to act differently. You tend to feel more responsible when you actually have some sort of ownership. When you have a piece of the pie, and this is something that I'm offering. Come on board. This is what I'm talking about. If you want to get a piece of the pie, this is where it's at, so that we can actually help our people. And I don't care where you at in the country. So if you got people on the planet, go to my YouTube page. Make sure you like and subscribe. And I will be filming and recording and coming from there. This is the next move. I'm going to take you through and show you some hints and tricks and trades and things that I was able to do to help me. And I'm still a work in progress. So, I'm going to highlight, some of the interactions, and I'm going to take you through my life. So if you get a chance, make sure you do so. If you feel even more empowered, make sure you go to my website. Check out the website, and I will make sure my post is on top of the link. Go to the website. Order a copy of the book. One of my books. I got a hood book and a good book, just to give you an understanding or a little bit of the dichotomy that makes Marté King. The good and the bad. Sometimes ugly, but always sexy. Check it out and support. If you want to get healthy, I got some products that are absolutely amazing. And you know what? They work. I am not only a client, I'm the president. I don't have any products up there that I don't use myself. And I know that they work. And I know that they're good for you. And I have felt the benefits. I am 49 years old, and I promise you, I feel and I function better than I did at 29. Let me say this again. I feel and I function better than I did at 29. But you don't hear me though. So I can help you. I can show you. I can make you better than you was before. Better, stronger, faster. Maybe not faster. This is Dr. King. Make sure y'all check out my YouTube channel, pH Balance. When you just type in pH Balance and then hit Dr. King, DOCTA King, or Dr. Marté King. It'll all pop up. It should go through, and make sure you like and subscribe the YouTube page, send it off to your friends, and then stay tuned for the next episode. Peace.